So let's talk some Jadeveon Clowney signing with the Tennessee Titans for 1 year, up to $15 million. The Ravens, Saints were said to be involved in trying to sign them. They were,
I believe one of those.
Yeah, I mean, look, we'll talk about it. So obviously disappointed we didn't get them. It's not the end of the world. I mean, our team is we're good to go. We're good to go. But when you have opportunity to sign somebody like Clowney, you want to see that deal get done. And look, there's a lot of things floating out there, right? What could have happened. They're saying that Clowney wanted to sign with the Ravens, but the offer was kind of lukewarm. Then today it comes out that the Ravens were trying to pull the same move that the Saints were trying to pull and trying to get another team to sign Clowney and then turn around and trade him to us until the NFL came in and said, no, you guys can't do that. So, I mean, what do you believe? Well, I mean, here's my thing. I believe if the Ravens really wanted him, they would have had him, right? I think the Ravens always say that they try to do something or they make a strong offer, a strong push. Yeah, it's a lukewarm offer most times, right? Like they know they're not going to get that player, but they can say, hey, we tried, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes it might work out where a player just says, hey, I'm not worried about the money. I just want to go play with them, especially when you're talking about for a year, right? Client could have easily said, okay, whatever, I'll take $12 million or something like that and come play there for a year. But that wasn't his priority, and good for Clowney, man. Don't settle on don't take less money. Get your money, especially if it's just a 1 year deal. So, go for yours.
Yeah. I believe the same thing I always believe when it comes to the Ravens and any big name free agents or trade targets or anything. It's that they weren't really in, but they like to leak out that they were in so that, it can kind of appease fans. Hey, they were going to draft John Ross or Mike Williams or Corey Davis, but they all went too high, right? Yeah. They were going to trade for DeAndre Hopkins, but a second round pick and a washed up running back was just too big a price, right? They were making a strong push for Jadeveon Clowney, except they just didn't get it done. Because allegedly they were talking about signing him a couple of weeks ago. Why didn't it get done?
Right.
Because you didn't make a strong push to sign him.
Exactly.
You just want people to think that you did.
That's my whole thing, right? And like I said, it's not a big deal to me. Like we have a really good defense. He's not needed, right? It's it's an added bonus to have him, but why go through all this, man? Like you could have had him at any point this offseason. Yeah. Yes, he wanted to come there. He turned down Cleveland 3 times. He wanted to play for a team that has a chance. At least he thinks it has a chance of winning a Super Bowl.
That's
right?
So embarrassing. Like, why would you make a third offer?
I told you I was surprised that he turned that down. Playing opposite of Myles Garrett. I mean,
you still playing for the Browns?
Yeah, man. But you're gonna look good. You're gonna look good in that defense, man.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
You're playing on the other side of Myles Garrett. You're playing opposite Baker Mayfield, and that's going to make you look bad.
Myles Garrett doesn't look bad. I think it was the multi-year offers. I think he was just stuck on getting a 1 year deal this year because he didn't, the money wasn't there. So I think no matter what, he was going to do a 1 year deal and then see what the market looks like next year. So also, that's the good news out of this. We might get another crack at him at the end of the year. And that's when we're really going to need a pass rusher, right? Judon is franchised right now, and we probably won't bring him back. And that's the case. We don't have any pass rushers, so we might need to really look at Clowney at the end of the year.
Yeah, my thing, and I told you this earlier. If I'm Jadeveon Clowney, I'm not looking at Baltimore like they're serious about bringing me in at this point. Like if I make it clear to you that I want to play there. And you lowball me and then, just let somebody else swoop in and sign me and then try to put out after the fact that, hey, yeah, we were really interested. That's gonna lower the interest on my end.
Maybe, but if they make an offer and it's the best offer out there,
which it won't be because they're the Ravens. it's never the best offer out there. So
maybe not. Well, look, it was when we brought in Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas was
ain't
ready
nobody
to
else
go.
want Earl Thomas, and you see why now.
No, the Chiefs were trying to sign him. You know, the Chiefs were trying to sign him. So,
the Chiefs got their number one guy in Tyrann Mathieu. Like they may have been interested, but Tyrann Mathieu was their guy.
No, Earl Thomas said that he was all set to go to Kansas City until the Ravens came in at the last minute and made a better offer. So I mean, sometimes they do make a better offer. Not often, not often. Mm-hmm. And look, it's fine. It's fine. They have a philosophy of right player, right price. I get that, right? I don't always agree with it, and this is one of the times I don't agree with it. Like you gotta get the right player. You know, you gotta get the right player, and you can't always stick to that formula if it's gonna cost you on, you know, missing out on players like this. Mm-hmm. You know, like you said it earlier, we miss out too often. And at pass rusher, it's not a big deal for me. Wide receiver is what's really bothering me. Like we missed out on Hopkins. It's not just Hopkins. Robbie Anderson, we could have gotten him. You know,
Stephon Diggs was available.
Stephon Diggs was available. We're not pulling a trigger on these moves, man. And I think that's going to be a setback for the offense a little bit.
But look, you know what? I hear what you're saying, but pass rusher should be a concern also. They blitzed over 50% of the time last year. And they said, you know, I saw a stat when Earl Thomas wasn't on the field, it was over 60%.
Right. But, you know,
I mean,
but adding,
they brought in a couple guys, but
that's the thing. Bringing Calais Campbell and Derek Wolfe, that both of those guys can get after the quarterback, I think that's going to help Matt Judon a whole lot. You know, Judon's a good pass rusher. You know, having those guys in the middle and plus putting Brandon Williams back at nose tackle, I think those things are going to help the pass rush overall.
Hopefully, but because they got nothing coming from that other edge.
You know? We'll see. We'll see. Like I say, you know, you guys sleeping on my man Jalen Ferguson, right? You're going to find out.
Okay.
Find out. Yeah.
I'm still waiting.
Look, man, I still believe in him. I haven't given up on Jalen Ferguson. He might be a late bloomer, but he'll get there.
All I heard about Jalen Ferguson is he falls over every time he tries to change direction. So
that's not what you heard. That's not what you heard.
That's what I heard.
That's fake news.
I don't know.
Lies.